All right, people, I'm back again. Took a little break. But I'm making me a mixed drink. I'm just trying to prove a point here. You know, I can't be fake with you. I can't. You know, this is what I do. I normally do this for my daily routine after work. I think most Christians think when you get out of work, you got so much more work to do. Let me tell you something. If you ain't did no work while you was at work, if you ain't did God's work while you was at work, something wrong. Y'all ain't hearing me. If you ain't did no work that you feel you got to get off and do more during your rest period, I'm trying to tell you something now. Relax. Enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? But as I was saying about the spiritual energies that people take on and say it's of God and this and that. You know, the demons know you are, they know who you are. I just talked about that today. Jesus I know. And Paul I know. But who are you? Who are you? You see, these demonic influences know who you are. They'll call you by name. They know who you are. They know what kind of power you possess. You understand? They know what you are capable of. They'll talk to you. Because guess what? Spiritual energy travels from people. You know, I'm going to tell you something. You'd rather see a demon through a person than in real life. That's all I'm going to tell you. You'd rather see a spiritual entity through a person. I'm telling you that because I have seen one. And it wasn't the best experience of my life either. Like, ooh, Lord, I said, you remember that time? No, it wasn't one of those moments, people. I'm going to turn the blender on for a second, so bear with me. You might hear something, but it wasn't one of those best moments of my life that I love. No, not at all. I hated it, but I can't forget it. I can't forget it at all. That's enough. I'm good. But I can't forget it. No matter how much I try, I can't forget those moments. And they stick with me. And then I started realizing when you get discernment, you start to see them in people. And sometimes, if you're not strong enough, you can see it in yourself. Oh, crap. I'm talking about this stuff that y'all preachers don't want to talk about. I tell y'all something all the time. Like, if you are an exorcist, or if you are skilled with the art to be able to distinguish between good and evil as far as the spiritual realm. And I tell people also this, you can't kill a demon. You can't kill a spiritual entity. You can't. All you can do is kick it out. You see, when he told the little woman caught in the act of adultery, he said, go your way and sin no more. All right, all right, all right. He told the other man after he healed his arm, go your way and sin no more, lest a worse thing come upon thee. You see, what causes you to sin in this world is the voices and the spiritual entity that you soak in. But as I was saying, they got to come out now. They got to go out. So once, you see, you'll read the Bible from a perspective like, okay, Jesus cast that demon out. You got to worry about it no more. You're forever clean. Well, why do they tell you to keep your arm on if you are forever clean? Why they tell you to be watchful? Because your adversary, the devil, walks about as a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. So, what am I getting at? I've been talking about you're going to try to reach a level of perfection, and you'll never reach it here because there's always spiritual entities walking around. It's always, you have to always be on your guard, right? That's what I'm talking about, right? I'm just trying to tell you something, people. Nobody wants to hear this, you know. And sometimes rebuking the enemy, you'll find yourself rebuking people that you love. You know, and the Bible says pray without ceasing, right? You know, we got to sleep, right? That's why we got to stay prayed up in the daytime, you know. And we got to be careful who we let in and out of our lives. But the thing is, people, you know, demons can leave people. Y'all hear the parable of the strong man. How can you bind the strong man, right? I'm going to get to this, people. I told you I don't know where this is going. I ain't drunk nothing yet. Just being real with you. But I am now, though. I tried something new today. I've been drinking something called 3 Olives. It's a vodka. I guess it's made from olives. It's called 3 Olives. That's it. 3 Olives. It say apple and pears. That's what I've been drinking lately, you know. All right, so since I'm drinking now, it's time for me to stop. That's what Satan wants me to do. You know. Most people, if you wouldn't drink, you have to worry about that. Well, I am. And I'm not worried about it. I'm going to do it right now. Now, people, I'm going to say something. If the Lord wants me to stop making this video right now, he would. I'm just letting you know. He would. He'll do something. Headache, whatever. Hey, turn the phone off. You know, he would. You know, but the thing is he stopping all these other demons? These real fake preachers from preaching the word too? Oh. You see, y'all looking at it from one perspective. One-sided. But as I was saying, the strong man. He said he comes to the strong man house, he see it swept and garnished. Now, you read the scripture like, hey, he's just finna come in there and just like announce, I'm a demon. I'm a demon now. I wish I could just turn to that, you know. Just, I'm a demon. I'm here. You know, look who I am. I'm coming to your household now. You know. Wow. What you think that means? You think that's how it works, people? He just come in and be like, I'm here to come into your house. Like he's just going to knock on your door and be like, I'm a demon. Can I come in? I'm just asking y'all some questions while I search for this scripture. You know what I'm saying? If I don't find it, that's fine too. I ain't got the best memory in regards to remember exact verses and where they were. I don't think that really matters. As long as the word is in you and you know the story. I'm sure y'all know the story. You understand? What you think? Y'all better pay attention. But anyway, I'm sure I'll find something that's good to read soon. But as I was saying about the, he said he departs the strong man, right? Then he goes about looking. And he come back to the strong man and he bring what? He bring more help with him. So you think because you're getting stronger in Christ, the attacks are just going to decrease. That's not scriptural. It's not. The devils and demons are looking for powerful men. Do you know that? They're looking for people like you to destroy, to come in. Then he said, then that house is worse than ever. But they never told you can kick it back out, though. But you can. Anyway, I ain't gonna even, I'm just going acapella. You know what? Y'all don't want me to do this. What I'm doing, I'm trying to prove this to you. You know what I'm talking about. But as I was saying, he comes back to the strong man's house and he has to get back in. And most people think he's gonna come back in. He's gonna come to your door with horns. He's sneaky. He's cunning. He's smart. He comes in silent. And he wants to destroy your home. Then he might come in the form of a friend, a loved one, a past acquaintance, somebody you once loved. Before you know it, you done let the devil in. So what I'm going to try to tell you. Walking with a Christian, you're going to be constantly fighting against the devil. You're going to be constantly cleaning out your home. Because why? Because you have a good heart. You're loving and caring for other people. Like, I feel chills today. I don't know what's going on, but you're loving and caring. Maybe it's because it's cold in the house. You know, and the thing is, I used to be scared of those chills. And it still bothers me. You know, but sometimes you got to pray up some more. Because having a good heart will allow you to let some people in. And a lot of people who are demonically possessed don't know it. Or if they're carrying spiritual baggage, they don't know it. That's why I don't understand why teachers and stuff don't, and preachers don't talk about it as much as the Bible does. Spiritual warfare. You understand? When I first became a Christian, I bought a book. And it was saying how the prayers to rout out and root out demons. And I was reading it, and it was just repetitive words. They were saying the same thing almost over the. But what they did, they took different psalm verses, and they put them in order, and then they called it a book. They put in a book that's so fancy, and it looks like straight out the movies. You know, and I loved that book. I gave it to somebody else because I felt they needed it. I felt I didn't need it anymore. And then I realized he probably didn't need it no more either. And then I realized Psalms. I'm like, why did I buy this? Like I needed a shortcut or something. No, people. But I go through things that y'all couldn't even imagine. You know, and God was just telling me, like, you are compassionate. And the devil knows it. But I know it too. And I want you to keep being how you are. I want you to keep fighting these devils off. I want to keep you letting you let them in and try to save them. And then kick them out. How do you bind a strong man? I offer to tell some people a vision I had years ago. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I'm still trying to figure it out myself. But I had a dream. I was going through something. I was going through a relationship with someone. And in the dream, I was carrying this person around on my back. And we were nude. You understand? Years ago. And I can't forget it. I can write it down right now. And this was years ago. Vivid dream. And I remember I was losing a lot of things. And it was like my life flashing before my eyes. And I get to a point in my life and I'm about to fall. I'm in a vehicle. I'm about to fall. Me and the person that's carrying on my back about to fall. And a hand comes up and lifts me up out of the vehicle and set me on solid ground and said, I'll be back for you. I ain't gonna give you too many other details. I'll be back for you. Like it helped me up. But then it said it wasn't like a good I'll be back. It was like that, Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'll be back. It was like one of those, I'll be back for you. Fast forward to the dream. The person who I was carrying on my back went one way and I went the other way. That's the dream. And they stick with me. But the person that stick with me the most is, who is that person that said, I'll be back for you? Because they didn't do nothing. They just helped me up. And said, I'll be back. I'm like, what? I remember how the person looked and everything. I'm just not going to tell you. I'll be back. That's the part that stood out. That's who I'm trying to figure out who is. But I know who it is. You know, a lot of people forget this part in the Bible when Jesus was being tempted in the wilderness. And they said, and the devil left him for a season. But they never showed when the devil returned. So you think. The devil returned in the form of Pharisees, scribes, false accusers, Judas, Peter. Get behind me, Satan. Person who was a Christian. You see, that part of the story you got to study to figure out. Because they never showed him again. They never talked about him in great detail after that. So I'm thinking like, where is the devil? He just, when he was fasting in 40 nights in the wilderness, he was just there. He left him for a season. And then you read the Bible and the Jesus teachings and how many times he was being persecuted by people who would call him devil. And guess who he was being called the devil by? The devil himself through his kids. Do you understand, people? I'm trying to tell y'all something. Y'all ain't listening to me. You know, how does he keep coming back? And did Jesus turn them away or rebuke them? Did he just automatically say, I'm done with you? Nope. He fought with them and talked with them chapter after chapter after chapter. And you're going to find yourself talking with them and living with them and communing with them chapter after chapter after chapter of your life. I'm not finna sugarcoat this for you. I'm showing you the stuff that the Bible has revealed to me. I love you enough to tell you the truth. Be careful. You fight against the enemy every day of your life. That's all I got for you, people. I know I've been talking for a while, but this is real talk. Take it or leave it. Have a blessed day. Keep your cross on. And I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about keep your armor on. You know, when they gave the armor, they never really said anything about a cross. But Jesus said, take up your cross on the daily and follow after me. What did Jesus do on the daily? Ask yourself that question. Have a blessed day.